What's up, guys? So today we got a no AC on a pretty new unit. It's about a year old. I'm gonna go in the attic first, but let's take a look at the outdoor unit real quick. Set my ladder down. So the unit's off right now, the thermostat. But looks like to me, actually I think it's a train unit, because on my notes it says customer pulled the disconnect out, and as you can tell by this surge protector, still got power. This one does not. This disconnect's going to the train unit, so let's check that out. Yep, he pulled that out. And I believe this one's going to the second floor. So, I'm definitely going to gauge up, check the pressures. We had someone out here a few weeks ago. Said it was on a hard lockout. So, we'll see if it's doing the same thing right now. Alright. Go ahead and gauge up. Alright guys, so I'm checking everything out, and the customer had reset the disconnect, which reset the code, and according to here, which is part of what the last guy found, under defrost fault codes, 4 flash hard lockout can only be cleared with power cycle. So that's probably why I don't have an issue now, because the customer had unintentionally reset the code. Everything's working right now. Like I said, the delta T was a little low, and look at the pressures, they're slightly low as well. So I'm running a little bit above 100 psi. Saturated temps were getting really low, almost at 32 degrees. This is my line temp for the section line, 68, 69. So 33 degree saturated temp, 69. That's a 36 degrees superheat, which is really high. 80 degree on my liquid line temp, and I'm running about 80 degrees on my saturated temp. So I got 0 degree subcool. So I got low subcool, high superheat. High head's a little low, section's a little low, so it's kind of giving me an indicator that, you know, the whole charge, total charge is running a little bit low. And I know I have, you know, good airflow, clean filters, clean coils. Everything's looking good, except it's just a little slightly low, so it's possible it's just a little pinhole leak. And I am also, you can't see it, but behind that house, I'm at the beach, so that's all the beach right there. So it makes sense why you will see, I see it's all corroded and out here. It's only 3 years old, but you know, being by the beach, everything corrodes fast. And it does have a corrosion grenade, but that's only going to help out so much. So I'm gonna see if the customer's okay with doing a leak search, or just wanting to add some refrigerant to the system. But let's see if they're okay with doing a leak search, so we can try to pinpoint this guy. Alright guys, so they did approve it, but we're gonna have to come back, finish the leak search and charting up, because I have other calls to go to right now. So, but yeah, I got some more cars to go around, so we'll come back and finish this up, and then I'll bring y'all back around when we get back here. Alright guys, so we are back today. Gonna do a leak check on this unit. So I'm gonna use the Infocom D-Tech Select. So I'm probably pop the top off, open this up, get around the coil, all the fittings, everything I can, and see if there's anything out here, and then I'll go check inside. So let's go ahead and disconnect the power. Alright, let's leave it on high for now. Just start scanning around, see if anything pops up. Check the filter dryer. So I'm gonna start checking in here. A little hard to put my phone in there, so I'm gonna check that and bring y'all back around. So I didn't find anything here. I checked inside the unit, around the coil, all my fittings, everything looks good. And just double checking, I know I was here Friday, today's Monday, so I don't think anything would leak out, well, at least not significantly by then. And you can see we still got plenty of refrigerant back still in the system. So what I'm gonna do now is go into the attic, check the coil, the evaporator coil, and see if there's any leaks up there. Alright, let's go ahead and open this one up. So far it does not look like it's a TXV. Alright, well, I have scanned the entire coil, the inside, and I'm not seeing anything. So I think I maybe need to do a more thorough check at the outdoor unit and check as much of the line set as possible. But I'm very confident it's not in this coil. Alright guys, I think I found it. Took a minute, but I'm getting a hit around here. I don't know if it's this corner of the coil or down here. I think it's right here because it looks like it's a little bit of oil. So let's go ahead and spray it. I even went into the crawl space to check the line set. I double checked out here, soap bubbled everything. So let's see what we got here. I wonder if it is the corner of the coil just kind of spraying out. I may want to take this corrosion grenade out. Something's right there. Yeah, just to be safe, I'm gonna take the corrosion grenade out. I don't see no bubbles right now though. Unless it's really small underneath. I'm gonna need a grab a mirror or something. Alright, got it out. So let's go ahead and give this another spray. I think we found it. See if we get a focus. Come on. All right, there we go. It's a tiny leak, but it's leaking. Yeah, this one was a hard one to find. I mean, I did a very thorough leak check on the outdoor unit, indoor unit, did not find nothing. That's why I started looking in the crawl space. I checked the whole line set, which I'm surprised that's not leaking because it's very corroded. But nope, she was just sitting right here the whole time. So let's go ahead and let the customer know, see what they want to do, and see if we can take care of it right now. So since I pinpointed my leak, what I'm going to do now is do a pump down. Try to save all the refrigerant I can. Alright, so got my nitrogen hooked up so I can braise with nitrogen. And I just set it up real quick just to go through my hoses. So it's going up through the yellow. You see, yellow side is open. So it's going to go into there. Keep this open. It's going to go through my red hose. So we can show you this. So it'll go through the liquid line. and this is going to come out. This is going to be his point of exit. So it'll come out right here. Just to do it real quick, because it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So I'm going to try to get this done pretty quickly. So let's get right to it. Time to braise. Start with the joint first on the suction line, then I'll do the filter dryer. So get my torch ready. Get this one done. Try to put that wet rag between the conduit and the suction line. Try to smooth this up. Alright, pretty sure I got that one. So let's move on over to the filter dryer. I always try to use a big flame. It's even taking after my flame's gone. Got the filter dryer in. Braise on that leak. I only put like 75 psi in there right now. I just want to do a quick leak check before I fill up the rest of it.
I'm gonna sit on there for a sec.
Got it on vacuum. It just started, so probably like 20 seconds ago. Still cooling down really nice so far. Gonna give it a minute. It held pressure. Everything's looking good. So I'm gonna go clean up a bit. Take some time, and we'll come back to it. All right. It's been about 30 minutes. 475. So I'm gonna call this one good. I'm gonna get the vacuum out, start releasing the refrigerant. So let's go ahead and get that going. Alright, system just turned on. We're weighing the charge. Probably just need to add like a pound or two. But we'll let it run for a little bit. Check out the super subcool. It's been about 10 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and start adding a little bit. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna leave it there. I'm looking at 86 saturated temp on the liquid line, 76 on the line temp, 0.5, so I got 9.5 degrees subcool. As far as superheat, I got 42 saturated temp and 55.6 line temp. So that gives me, let's see, 8 and 5, 13.5, I'm sorry, 12.5 degrees superheat. So I'm getting a call there. So that's looking really spot on. 12.5 superheat, 10 degrees subcool. According to the data plate, you know, on trains they list the subcool target value on the unit. So this one's 10 degrees plus or minus 3. So I'm right on the money. I had to add 2.5 pounds. Unit calls for 7 pounds and 8 ounces. Of course, it's probably a little bit more considering. I'm trying to show you how big the line set goes. It actually goes in the crawl space, probably about 20 feet, and then shoots up to let's see here, to the second floor in the attic, and it's way on the other side. So quite a bit of a line set. So looks like that's gonna wrap this one up. I'm gonna start putting everything together. So I'm all wrapped up here. I did a delta T check in the attic. Had 18 degree delta T. Had to close all the windows, the blinds, the sliding doors. They had all that open. But everything's looking good. Just a simple fix. A leak on the suction line. So of course y'all know how frustrating it can be sometimes doing a leak search, because I mean I was checking the outdoor unit, the coil, the line set, even in the crawl space. You know, it took all that to find that leak over there. Maybe if I was more thorough on this side I probably could have found it sooner, but either way we found it. So that's a pretty simple fix on that side. But yeah guys, yeah, here's my sea steak I was using for all the cobwebs in the crawl space. So that's gonna wrap this one up. Appreciate y'all watching, and I will see y'all on the next one.